I got my student visa in just 1 month and 5 days from the time I applied. If you want to do the same, follow this whole video till the end.
I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel Varun in Canada, where I help you make better decisions by providing you tips, hacks and information about life in Canada. I will be walking you through my 5-year journey, which starts from being a student, transitions to work life, and then me getting my permanent residency. I'm putting all of that information here in one place so you can save some time and efforts. Let's get right into it. The first tip I want to talk about is sufficient proof of funds. International students should have a provision of $10,000 each year of your education. This is in the form of GIC, which if you have done a bit of research or in the process of Canadian student visa, you might already know what GIC is. But what happens is you might only make a provision of $10,000 for the first year through GIC. But what helped me in making sure that there is no hiccup in my process is that I sanctioned another $10,000, which was for the second year. I did not use it, but I just had it sanctioned just in case. So they did not have any issues with sufficient proof of funds. The next point in this tip is confirmation of tuition fees paid, or at least the ability to pay it through a sanctioned education loan. They do require to see that you will be able to pay your educational fees, tuition fees, and maybe miscellaneous fees for your course either out of your own pocket or from an education loan. So they do need proof for either one of that. Second tip that I would want to talk about is complete, accurate documentation. I cannot focus how important this is. This is where a lot of people find out they have obstacles, they have problems because the documentation that has been submitted is not exactly accurate. There is a bit of information missing here and there that will slow down your whole process of getting your student visa. And usually when you are applying for student visa, you're already in the process of college application, making arrangements to come over to Canada. So it is extremely important to have your documentation very accurate. The documentation that needs to be accurate are something like educational certificates, proof of funds, acceptance letter from the college, reference letter from the person providing financial assistance. Send all these accurate documentation, including supplementary documentation, just in case, because you do not want to waste time in your process of getting the Canada student visa. Third tip, which is in my opinion, one of the most important ones, is providing a police clearance certificate and a medical report. Police clearance is a mandatory document which you can apply online. If in any case you cannot obtain it, provide sufficient evidence along with a letter detailing your efforts to obtain it. Get your medical exam done in time. Get it out of the way because you need that report, which is one of the requirements of the student visa. And one thing to remember is you need to get this exam done and the report from a licensed medical practitioner. Now, if you need details about exactly what the requirements are for this medical exam and what needs to be done in the medical exam, I will be putting a link below in description, which will take you to the exact requirements which Canada or IRCC immigration office requires, and you can go through the list, you can print it out, you can take it to the licensed practitioner and let them know, I want this exam to be exactly as the requirements stated in this document. And they are pretty used to it, they know the exact procedure, so you don't need to be worried a lot about that, but you do need to get it done in time. Fourth tip is about a specific form, which is IMM 1294. I will go in details about it. What this form is applying for a student permit from outside of Canada. In this form, the information that you need to fill in is about passport, contact information, national identity document, which is for India, Aadhaar card, details of intended study in Canada, spoken languages, and personal details. Make sure all of this information is exactly accurate because you do not want to be extending your time of the process of getting the student visa just because of silly mistakes just like this information. Now, the information is extremely important, but giving out inaccurate information is a silly mistake you want to avoid. Make sure you stick till the end of this video because the last point is one of the most important points, which is one of the biggest reasons student visas get rejected. And you only get to know this was wrong, this needed to be changed, once either you go through the process or you know someone who faced that issue, got rejected, and then understood what they need to do. So really pay attention, stick till the end. The fifth tip that I want to focus on, which is the last one, as I said, extremely important, is your intent to leave Canada after your education. Now, we all know most of the students are moving to Canada, get education, they want to stay here, they want to get the work permit and maybe continue staying here or maybe move to a different country. But that's not exactly what the visa officer wants to hear. They want to know that you are coming over here for education, you're going to finish your education and you're going to leave Canada, go back to your country or any other place, because they do not want to hear that you will be staying in Canada, because there is a high chance that is the reason they will reject your student visa. Canadian immigration officials want you to mention your intent to leave Canada after studies. Establish the intent to leave Canada by providing a compelling SOP, which is Statement of Purpose letter, which also has details about why you would actually look forward to going back to your country or any other country. Mention really strong family ties, or if you have difficulties proving that, you can also choose to show the intent to learn everything in the course in Canada, get back to your home country, maybe start up your own business, or to aim for better jobs using the new knowledge that you gained in the course. These are my 5 tips, or you can say 5 cents, on getting Canada student visa on time without issues. There might be some issues outside of this. I haven't faced all, so I can't talk about those issues, but these are the points that I made sure I don't face issues with. Preparation and making sure everything is accurate reduce the time of me getting my student visa literally from about 3 to 4 months to 1 month 5 days. You also want to do that. Trust me, it takes off a lot of pressure off of you, because visa is an essential part of the whole process of coming to Canada as a student. If you love the tips I provided on getting the Canada student visa as fast as possible without any errors, make sure you hit the notification bell, share and subscribe, because in the next video, I'm going to show you how to handle the whole process of college university applications in the most simplified way. Now, if you're still trying to figure out what college or course you should select, you're still not at the Canada student visa stage, no worries. Make sure you check out my last video, which is exactly about how to select a course in college, and all the tips I mentioned are extremely useful, so don't miss out on that. Alright, that's it for this one. See you in the next one. Peace.